Guys, welcome back to another bunch of Hearthstone matches. I don't know if I could have said that more excited. It is yet another Monday this week. It's been like the longest week ever, and despite being Thursday, it is just dragging. I don't know if anybody else has that going on too, but we got some update stuff for regular and regular. And regular. Holy crap. Talk about not testing the cards before the season, huh? Alright, apparently there's just an excessive amount of broken things going on. We got a smoothie. We're loving life. We're going to get some wins. Let's do this thing. Hopefully, everyone is having a good week despite the length. Tomorrow's Friday for everyone. And it's going to be delightful. As soon as the day of work for most of us, hopefully you don't have to work the weekend, is done, we're back to the weekend. Which will last for like 2 hours and then we got to go back to work. At least that is what it always feels like. What do you guys want to see? Let me know in chat what you want to see for minion types and the whole nine. What do you want to see me go for strategies? What kind of crazy stuff have you guys seen that you want me to replicate? Wow. Is it just me, or is it just like seem messed up? The queues and stuff for Battlegrounds have just seemed kind of broken. Maybe we'll take a little break from Hearthstone one of these days and do some, I don't know, like a WoW series or something. I did try that once upon a time. It didn't work out very well, but might actually work out a little bit now. Alright, what do we got? Grapnel. First minion we buy each turn is free. Varden. That's cool. Let's do Varden. Kind of all about that. Demons, Elementals, Naga Pirates, Quillbore. No Murlocs. That's a blessing in and of itself. I don't have anything directly against Murlocs. I have one tattooed on my arm. But they're the dumbest because it's just all about poison and stuff. I'm just not a fan. I don't know if that was random, but we're gonna find out. The first one we buy each turn is free, so if that does freeze again, it's gonna be a very free triple. All right, Molten Rock was the free one. Alright, so what do we do? Well, let's do it this way anyway. Elementals is a pretty good way to go. If we reset and we get another Molten Rock, we'll get a triple. We can actually go up a tier and get a triple. We can sell off. Wouldn't even need to sell off the Sun Bacon. Alright, give us a Molten Rock. No such luck, right? Alright. That is some Molten Rock. That was pretty solid. Maybe we can get a second Molten Rock, ramp up its ability, because it gains it twice. Five damage. Turn 3 already killing it. I think I'm gonna do another Molten Rock. Sell off that Dune Dweller. Go up a tier. Get that Careful Investment. And I'm gonna unfreeze those. Mixed minions. Lost tie win. Yeah, turn 3 we are, or I mean turn 4 we are at tier 3. It's not terrible. You got a ton of value with that Molten Rock though.
You're doing great out there.
He was doing so well too. Oh, sorry, Buttons.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
2 Prickly Pipers. You know, I actually wouldn't mind buying one, grabbing another, and going up a tier, and start ramping up blood gems.
I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble. Great! I can bring in more powerful minions now.
Ramping blood gems early is pretty awesome. Probably could have sold a Molten Rock and done them out. I don't know. Lesser Trinket's probably not going to be for the Cool Bore. But could be Death Rattles. I don't know. We'll find out. Ooh, not good. I could have gone a lot of different ways where we killed everything else first.
How's it going out there?
Yeah. That's got a ton of value to it.
That's what I would. That's a great play. I can't wait to see this shake out.
Tier 5. Ooh. we'll go with the Pokethorn Mantle anyway. Pirates.
I like where you're going with this.
There we go.
Watch out. Keep up the momentum, friend.
I mean, we won the round with 1 HP. It worked well. I have never used the ticket to sticker, but that was a pretty cool combination. Let's grab that. That doubles up on our pirates. Another tier 5. Let me grab Titus. Pirates, pirates, pirates.
Nothing scares me.
Watch out.
Oh. Ooh, Thieving Rascal. Now that is intense. Let's do... I'm going to sell off the Titus so that we can buy that Thieving Rascal. Get rid of all that frozen. One pirate away on the Doubloon Grifter. Alright, we're taking 10. We can take up to 15 from the next one. So one more turn for that. And we got 16 gold to work with. Let's go up a tier. Buy that pirate. Doubloon Grifter for the triple. Channel the Devourer is back. It was out for a while, but apparently it's back. A Needling Crone. Wow. Our blood gems are 8-3 right now.
That's what I give you. I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble.
Dead engines do tell tales.
I think you can win this.
That's not great. We were not able to ramp up our pirates enough. Nope, not at all. We tried. It looks like we have tried and potentially failed. That's okay.
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
Coast Guard. Mind Flayer goggles again. I'm going to say Mind Flayer goggles, and that actually might win us this whole thing. curator sticker. Alright. We're going to drop that down and that down. Get those on the field. Sell that. I'm going to grab Firework Fanatic as the free. Because we're going to steal all minions. Right off the bat, that's going to buff. I'm going to sell Rascal. Make a tier 4 and below pirate. I should have bought it first. My bad. What do we got?
This area is off limits.
Oh no. That's the one I wanted. Crap. Well, screwed that up. Screwed that up big time. Oh, there's no way, right? If we... Nope. I don't think there is... Well, if I'd got that health increase on that, which would have been 26, it would have doubled on that. We would have survived that round. It just wasn't fast enough. I thought it was in my hand at that last second. And for whatever reason, I assumed I'd stolen it with all the... So, that was my fault. Well, took a little while to try and figure out what I was doing there, and it did not work out well for us. I figured I'd have been able to triple something on the field, but making the minions golden and everything, I just took too long with it. It happens. Alright. After you refresh 5 times, find the golden monkey. This anomaly is a freaking trap. That is what that is. It's a real good way to get yourself killed if you just try for it. However, Rockmaster Voon, at the end of 3 turns, this actually might go better than I thought. So at the end of every 3 turns, get a plain copy of the leftmost card in your hand. That does work on the golden monkey.
Ready to get started?
So this will be the first turn. Next turn will be the second turn. Turn after that will be the third. Let's grab that. First refresh. Let's steal something. Play it. Okay. Okay. Get that enchanted lasso. Alright, so 5 gold. Enchanted lasso. 1, 2.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
Nope, that's fine. 3. If we weren't playing Rockmaster Voon, this would be a trap. But next turn, we'll do 1 manual refresh and buy it, play the card on one of the creatures on the field.
You can turn this around.
Ooh. Sorry, dude. Extra damage for you. End of this turn, we get a plain copy of the leftmost card in our hand.
Up the pressure.
So we'll do a refresh. Get that golden monkey.
It's not the strong.
Stats out.
Fight hard.
And we'll grab a banana for buffing her one more time. So we get 2 golden monkeys now from Upbeat Harmony. Next turn, we can go up a tier. 2 cost, 6 gold. I don't know if it's 6 gold for the following upgrade. No, we'll find out. I think it's 7.
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you.
Easy peasy way to get 2 golden monkeys right there. The more you know. Gold grubber. That's lucky.
The battle is really raging out there. Great. I can bring in more powerful minions now.
It is 7. Alright, let's do golden monkey, see what we get. A gold grubber as well.
So many shinies.
Have a good battle, friend.
I feel like he had a really good field of Divine Shield minions and that just didn't even kind of matter. We just made our field massive.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
Alright, 9 gold. We are a few refreshes away. Kind of want to go for mechs. We got 2 pirates, so this might be a little more pirate oriented. Sorry, gold grubber's gonna go up to 15-15 now. Almost thinking about using robust evolution on that wildfire. Sorry, dude. You tried. Absolutely 10 damage right away. Alright, end of this turn. We get another copy of a minion in our hand. So let's get... Let's go souvenir stand. Or reflective... Let's go with the souvenir stand. This is a reflective pendant could give us a golden monkey each turn, but let's do 2 refreshes, get that golden monkey. I'm gonna turn this into another minion. Auto assembler. Okay. We do get a mech. And let's grab strike oil for extra gold. Another minion might have been a better choice, but it didn't make a lot of difference for us there. This guy's gonna have a huge gold grubber on his field. He went with the Worn Treasure map for 2 turns from now. Elementals, mechs, murlocs, pirates, and undead. I'd like to have the second golden monkey go up a tier next turn. Drop both golden monkeys for 2 tier 5 options. Honestly, he's not as strong as I thought he was going to be. And we win against him because of that. Wow, he lost. He just keeps losing. Honestly, King Mook was not good. I think he's such a bad champion. You could get 2 1/1 bananas and give everybody else a 2/2 banana. You literally give them like equally good bananas compared to your passive. Alright. Turn 4. Another golden monkey. Tier 5. I don't know what we're going for here. Double Apprentice of Sephin.
That's what I would have picked.
I don't know. 2 max, two murlocs giving themselves abilities and stuff. We got Wind Fury and Reborn. Wow. That happened that turn too. Minimal damage at least. The golden monkeys at tier 5 for 6s.
Any defeat that doesn't destroy you
I can dig it.
makes you strong.
We could absolutely do the same thing. I think we will. Let's do a refresh, get that golden monkey. And let's grab that for a tier 6. At the end of the turn, trigger an adjacent battle cry. We're gonna need more end of round effects. I can't tell if this Malagos is strong or not. They lost to Malagos after winning against the Elemental. Elemental's losing to everyone, though.
I've got that spicy pretzel mustard.
I don't know. We'll see what happens here. Upbeat Harmony. Wouldn't be bad for getting another copy of Young Murkai. Kind of depends on what our souvenir stand gives us too. Probably should have dropped him. Well, we have the same. We have the same amount of Murlocs as we do mechs. I guess that's kind of... Alright, that actually worked out really well. We can get armor and be back above 31, and then we'll be good for 2 losses if we need to. Let's see what our greater trinkets are. 2 copies of whatever we get. Ooh, Bran Bronzebeard with a Young Murkai and a Faceless Manipulator ×2. First 2 refreshes contain... I don't like that. I actually think we go with the double faceless. Two copies of whatever we want.
That'll do some.
We need one of the battle cry
Hire one of these recruits.
Murlocs.
Go ahead,
There it
hire
is.
one of these
Alright,
recruits.
let's get him down.
I didn't like that one either.
We're gonna do away with. Double end of round effects as well. Yeah, let's get rid of auto assembler.
Let us see the voodoo I do.
Oh, I didn't freeze it. Crap. Well. That is a lot of seafood stew, so all we need to do is buff it now. If we can get that seafood stew buffed up. That's so many. Minimal damage taken. 10. We still can't die in the next round. All we gotta do is buff tavern spells a little bit. The only way to do that pretty much is gonna be with the Battlecry Murloc. Which kinda need either a Sephin. I need to get rid of one of them. Yeah, need to get rid of one of them.
Here's a gold.
Need to play one of these. Young Murkai triple. Perfect. Give us another decent minion here. That's gold value, actually. Come on.
It's good to get some minions in play. You're doing great out there.
Alright. Definitely losing this round. Young Murkai and one Gromling. And that's what happens when you don't get to buff the Tavern spell. Alright, so we need that Tavern spell upgrade, or we lose. We can get another Bran, that would work too.
Welcome back. How's it
We are going against the dead guy, so that helps. Let's do... Alright, perfect. A little extra something. Come on.
You're down a minion and up a goal. Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
Another Gromling Gourmet.
You're down a minion and up a goal.
Does actually kind of work if we do something like this. Rabid Gromling, Gourmet. I don't know. I don't think we win this. I don't even think we survive. When did they lose? They lost last round. Still need to buff the tavern spells. Like a lot. Sefin has everything though. So we're alright as far as getting the increases there. Let's sell that off. Let's do... just another young merc guy. Just in case.
Hiring that minion will get you a triple.
Wanna see the voodoo I do?
The only Murloc that would really do us justice here is, yeah, I'll freeze the brand. Couple away. Yeah, there's nothing super good here. Diversify our stats a little bit. It doesn't even. This doesn't even matter. The upbeat harmony, we're gonna lose it. I mean, I could have sold like the two of them and grabbed Bran for a triple, maybe. I'm just gonna let that reset. Yeah, he's got tied to Oracle Morgul. I think we're kind of doomed here anyway. He's all about the poison venomous, I think.
Think you can win this thing?
His field was massive, regardless. Actually buffed up our Murlocs fairly well, considering. He took out our strongest minion with that attack with Morgul. We'd have to take out this one. No. Yeah. Not. Ooh. Guys, is everything going all right with the stream? Did we just have a little lag spike there for a second? Whew. Looks like we had a lag spike. Alright, what does this update have in it? Did they do anything to Battlegrounds that would screw us over? Anomaly updates. Greater pouches on turn 6 and 9 buy greater trinkets. There are no lesser trinkets. Now it's on turn 8 and 9 you buy a greater trinket. That's super dumb. Heck yeah, Cenarius. Full send Cenarius. Beast, Elementals, Mechs, Murlocs, Naga. Marvelous Mushroom is actually good now. Instead of just 1 health, it's +1/+1 at the start of each turn. Improve it. That's awesome. Minion updates. Sinrunner Blanchy is tier 4 instead of 5. This is reborn with full health and enchantments in combat. Sholfin Mystic. It's in there, and it's a tier 4 instead of a tier 5, right? Or was it always a tier 4? I don't know. Either way, it got buffed, actually, from 1/1 to 2/1 for Tavern spells, and we never saw it. That's really sad. Fauna Whisperer got some buffs. Eternal Night even got buffed. Ooh, Grapnel. Perfect. Eternal Night got buffed from 2/1 every time one dies to 3/1, and he is a 3/1 to start with instead of a 5/1.
Don't tell the others.
They gave Divine Shield back to Hollow Rover. Shadow Dancers tier 5 instead of tier 4. Tardy Travelers tier 4 instead of tier 5. Ooh, Captain Saunders only works on pirates now. That's not good. It's really not. Enchanted Lasso, Animal Rock. Used to be super good. Honestly, as a tier 7 to only make a friendly pirate golden, I think is super dumb. Because he's tier 7. They just buffed the Bellowing Tyrant. So he gets 4/3 instead of 3/2. Boommobile's a 30/30 instead of a 20/20. They nerfed Sargeras. Oh. Battlecry and Death Rattle minions in the tavern have +5/+5. So it's a Battlecry. That's cool. That's actually a super big buff. They changed Blade of Ambition, probably because of some tavern play. I don't know. They did quite a bit of movement with all that. Did we win or lose that round? We won our second turn. Perfect. That's what we like to see. Go up a tier. Let's do a refresh and buy an automaton. Why not? Strike Oil. Almost kind of want that just to ramp faster. It's tempting. Guys, I'm going to open this door up and put some gates up. You're going to see the ridiculousness that is this, because it's getting freaking warm in here. And we don't let the cats in with our computers for obvious reasons that cats are, I don't know, cats are cats. Destructive and hairy. Yeah, you do. He's staring at me like, why are you putting stuff in front of me so I can't come in? Ugh, got one more. Alright, let's do that. What are we doing here? Beasts, Elementals, Mechs, Murlocs, and Naga.
It's not the strongest, but it'll fight hard.
Something like that? I don't know. Something to keep the field growing. And we have a third very high gate because he still find a way into the room if I do not have 3 gates up. Alright. Did we figure it out? tied it up.
Any defeat that doesn't destroy you makes you strong.
Scenarios ramp is just disgusting, honestly. Hasty excavation. Let's buy Tad. So that we can sell it, gain a gold. I was gonna say and buy something useful, but that didn't really happen.
I didn't like that one either. Here's a goal for the trouble.
Something like that. Tier 4, 4, 4, 4. We're 3, 4, 4, and 4. We are the only one in tier 3. That's okay. Next turn, this is going to cost 7. We're going to have 13 gold, so we'll go up a tier. Again, we'll just go up one tier every turn, and we can still buy 2 minions. We also get our lesser trinket next turn. That extra flighty scout summon. Little extra something something. Ooh, he's got 2 of them. Look at you being all fancy there. Take out one of the big ones. Yeah. It's a win. I'll take tier 4 for a win. Or tier 3 for a win instead of tier 4.
Nice work out there. Keep up.
Bird feeder. And first time you cast a spell each turn. Cast your first spell each turn an extra time. Honestly, this is almost just worth it for 1 turn. Unless, I don't know, bird feeder's pretty good though. Avenge 2, give your minions 1/1. It is a good way to ramp up beetles. I mean, yeah, ramp up beetles quickly. But that replica cathedral with this strike oil, or not. Okay, I was like, jeez. Up a tier, wisdom, give it a refresh. Ooh, we got the Sholfin Mystic. I'm almost tempted to buy it just because I want it. Yeah, I do. I just want it. Last match made me sad, so I didn't get it.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
Should have sold those 2 for the beetle.
Great out there.
Guy. Like I had a cup by the door and he's pulling it, trying to pull it through the slats in the gate. Alright. Oh, beautiful thing. Minimize the damage we take. 9 damage, 25. 27? 27. I can do math.
Welcome back.
So we got to be careful about the first spell we cast each turn. It is going to be duplicated. Valiant Tiger. Turquoise Skitterer. Tier 5, Wisdom. Let's do a refresh here.
Hire one of these recruits.
Silithid Burrower. Now, let's do Overconfident. Times 2. Valiant should be solid. I'm gonna do the Skitterer first. I really want to keep that Sholfin Mystic just in case. There's also an Apprentice Sephin. I'm gonna keep it. Just because. if we win this round, mixed minions. He's tier 5. He pushed tier fast. Makes me think we're gonna win this round. A gold Silithid Burrower, which doesn't really do anything for him. Alright. Gold Silithid Burrower. He got the gold Burrower for a 6.
Tough battle. Pick yourself back up.
Buying that Apprentice 7 makes me happy. Let's go tier 6. Give it a refresh. Double Death Rattle with Titus. Murky. There's the Shimmer Moth.
I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble.
We still haven't cast a Tavern spell this turn, right?
Go ahead and hire one of these.
Oh, discover a Death Rattle minion twice?
That's quite the army you're building, friend.
Alright. Okay. That's actually pretty freaking legit. This is gonna go off twice on our Shimmer Moth. Metallic Hunter is gonna give us 2 pointy arrows. We can use that 6/1 on our Shimmer Moth every time. So that's 2 more increases each turn.
Keep up the momentum.
That actually works pretty well. Got the double Silithid Burrower comp. We're getting that started, and we just need a Hawkstrider Herald, which I'll definitely want to grab before too much goes on. Tie.
Tough battle. Pick yourself back up and turn it around.
Oh, Bird Feeder. Avenge 2. Give your minions 4/4. Gain more gold. Let's go with the Bird Feeder. Double buff that. Actually, triple buff it. Kind of wasn't thinking about that replica, but that's alright. We got a lot of gold to work with here. Honestly, kind of all about that bird buddy too.
That's what I would have picked.
Little ones with big appetites.
Hmm.
Keep up the momentum, friend.
Yikes. Beetles are a little smaller than ours. No, no, they're bigger. Ours got bigger during combat from the Silithids. Alright. If we can triple the Silithid, it'll be good. We are on the brink of death now, though. We're on the brink of death, but we got a lot of refreshes we can do. Alright. I'm not going to use that first. Gentle Stag. Again, not going to use that first. I need a different tavern spell. There's the Silithid triple.
You're moving up in the world.
Tier 6. Not good.
You're down a minion and up a goal. That's what I would. I like where you're going with this.
It's about all I can really stack on here. I can't proc Burrower early.
Don't tell the others.
I don't have the cards for it. He's got a bunch of Venomous, but we got a bunch of Murlocs. Oh, he's got a bunch of Murlocs. We have a bunch of Murlocs now. We got a bunch of Beetles. Alright, there goes one of his Venoms. 2. That's all of his Venomous. He's still in it. He got the Herald sticker.
You're good at this.
Honestly, a bunch of Sharptooth Snappers would be kind of cool to use in conjunction with Silithid and Bird Buddy. I don't really know if it would work. No Shimmer Moss, no extra Death Rattles. Another Macaw. Take it or leave it on the Macaw. A Snapper and a Herald. I guess we have to buy the Herald, right?
That's quite the army you're building, friend.
I so badly want that Snapper on the field for the Bird Buddy to just buff up the Beetles. We're gonna double trigger these Death Rattles twice.
I think you can win this thing.
Rip. Honestly, with the bird feeder and sharp-tooth snapper, I think that might have actually... I don't know. It wasn't bad. It might have been like a quantity over quality. Would have been better, though. Down 1 point. Not the end of the world. $18. What is that? 23. I'm not falling for your trap of bad loading. Stopped at the store. Picked up some new magic cards today. We got Fiery Emancipation. Enchantment to triple all damage against a permanent or player. White Sun's Twilight. And a bunch of red-white lands. We're building a red-white Arabelle deck. Alright, bring in the buddies. Buddies are in the tavern. Lame. Kerrigan, Ragnaros. Hell no. Not for the last freaking time with you. I don't even know what the buddies are at this point. I know they've changed around the list a couple times, and I always feel like they're bad. How about a Eudora match? Hey, Eudora. Let's do a Eudora match. Let's try Eudora the other way that she's used, where you get a tier 5. You don't use her ability on the first turn, you buy a minion. Something like that. Demons, mechs, murlocs, pirates, undeads. This is our little secret. It's gonna like pain me to not do it.
That one might make all the difference.
I'd rather hit tier 2. Next turn, so that we have tier 2 buddies in the tavern on the turn after that. So I won't use buried treasure next turn instead of this turn.
I can cut you a deal.
Well, she used Temporal Tavern.
How's it going out there?
2 SI7 scouts. Interesting. I'm kind of curious if that works while it's in the tavern. No, it doesn't.
They'll never notice.
You know what? I'm going to try an SI7 build. I don't know if it's going to be any good. Whenever we buy a card, gain 1/1. There's pirates in the game. Do like a pirate SI7 rotation build, and it's going to ramp up fast, right? I think.
No giveaways.
The battle is really raging out there.
Six cost for tier 3 next turn. We'll have 6 gold. We can sell her for 7. Stick to the old school plan. If I can get the Murloc and we can build the Murloc comp, using the battle cries early. Maybe you can pull off the Murlocs.
I can cut you a deal.
Gross. Honestly, super good combination with his Enhanced Mechanico-ness.
I'm a
Okay.
severe explorer now.
What do we got? We got the Sholfin Mystic. Oh. Oh. Fun fact that I didn't realize, it's not a battle cry anymore. I didn't even notice that last game. Doesn't help, I had bought it and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna get rid of it, and then I played a tavern spell with the increased stats, so interesting. Can we double sail effects? I'm gonna try something a little bit different. I want that Eternal Night.
You'll pay, won't you?
Is there a card that destroys another card on the field? Like, could we destroy Tomb Diver to make 2 minions gold? Is that a thing?
Down a minion and up a goal.
That works. Senior Tomb Diver, Death Rattle, your 2 rightmost minions golden. Boom, 2 gold Eternal Knights. They'll buff up pretty well. Undeads are a decent counter to Murlocs. I don't know how much we're going to ramp these up now. +3/+1 for each friendly Eternal Knight that's died this game, and they're stronger than they used to be. We'll get, hopefully, something that has to do with undeads from the trinkets. Maybe? All I know is that buddies are terrible. Hate them. Don't like buddies, don't like ETC.
Have a good
Not really my cup of tea. And finding the lists for them is, I don't know, like impossible. Alright, what do we got? Alright, minimize the damage a little bit. Master of Faster.
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
Let's make this Yogtastic. What's this? Okay. Fleeting Vigor. So we need to get to tier 4 next turn. We got mechs and undead, so we should be able to get reborn on these pretty easily. As soon as these Eternal Knights have reborn, we'll be alright. Golden Eternal Knights are reborn, and I assume that they'll come back as golden minions as well. Ironic that we're using a Tomb Diver with undeads. I feel like I like the artwork on the Eternal Knight a lot. Very necromancer-esque.
Giveaways.
Alright, 8. We are at 14. Very much in a not great spot. What do we got? 4 random tavern spells. More gold. More gold. More gold. And more gold. Next turn, we get 6 extra gold. Can you make that, like, stupid strong? Deal 2 damage to a random enemy minion for each of your mechs that has died this combat. Can you just, like, summon squirrels and summon more squirrels and summon more squirrels and do something like that? You know what? I'm going to grab this hasty excavation. I'm going to grab it. We need more minions, and I feel like that could be ridiculously good. We can't die yet. We get one more HP, even if we take max damage. Secret. Yeah. Kill off that harmless Forsaken. Oh my goodness. That is too few on the Avenge.
How's it going out there?
It's like super powerful early on. A big old squirrel. Okay, tier 5. Extra death rattles. Battle cry, make a buddy golden. Alright, I need a tavern spell worth playing. And more squirrels. Crap. I didn't work out at all.
My clients are very exclusive.
Actually, maybe it did. No, it didn't. I need taunt on that squirrel. I mean, it was strong enough to survive. Definitely need taunt on the squirrel. And reborn. There's the reborn. What do we got? Sure.
A good tactical choice.
There's another Elementium Squirrel Bomb. Sell off that.
That's what I
Triple Tavern Spell?
Why is it so dark out there? Shiny.
That is not what I thought was going to happen there.
don't tell the others.
Guess we're going to find out. Somehow the squirrels won. How? Not sure.
Your minions really pulled
We
their
got Squirrel Taunt. Hopefully. Now we don't. Really kind of needed that taunt.
better hire a recruit while you can.
Hey, okay. So we got a taunt. It's a step in the right direction. I need another mech, honestly. Another squirrel bomb would also work.
Why is it so dark out there?
That's what I would have picked.
I mean, if the senior tomb diver dies super early on, we just get, I don't know how strong these people are going to get, but that can be a lot of mechs. A lot of mechs dead. A lot of bombs dropped. That is 2 extra death rattles for each of them. With senior tomb diver, if she dies, both of them get made gold. It'd be nice if it like made them gold and then made them gold. If we can get reborn on both of them, even better. We're going with a squirrel build.
You can still make a comeback.
I think we win this round. Definitely dead. This is working. This is really dumb. All you need is a bunch of squirrels with a bunch of bombs.
What can I say? Business is good.
Make a minion in the tavern golden. Well, we'll buy it for a tier 5, I guess. What you got for us? Tier 5.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
Another undead hand. Oh, another undead hand?
Better hire a recruit while you can.
Nothing. Oh, we're going against the guy in first now. Mixed minions, Karazhan chess set. He tied against Cenarius with Murlocs last turn. I don't really know how I feel about that. Double. Oh, he got Innkeeper's Hearth at like tier 3. Maybe 4. I was going to say double greater. What the hell? Well, let's see what they have. Hopefully our Tomb Diver goes first and can just die right away.
Do a deal.
I mean, I don't know if they have a Murloc in their hand they're going to summon, but... Nope. This is really dumb. Even with one of the Titus dying.
I say, business is good.
Another gold minion. Actually... I don't want Titus Rivendare. Catacomb Crasher could be useful, though.
Yeah, let's step up our game.
Why is it so dark out there? Why is it so dark out there?
So we could use Catacomb Crasher overfill with the undeads now. Senior Tomb Diver will die, and we got all kinds of mechs. I don't know.
You'll pay, won't you?
This works, like, ridiculously well. Aww. If they'd hit the squirrel. Alright, we lost the dead guy. Honestly, lasted way longer than I thought we were going to with that combination. Squirrel bombs. 5th place. Honestly, I think we deserved 8th, but that's fine. I'm good with 5th place on that, guys. I'll be right back and take a quick second to run to the bathroom. So, 2 minutes. Alright, we are back. Is it disgustingly sweaty for anybody else where you're at right now? It's like humidity a freaking 1,000,000% here. It's nasty. This is why I live somewhere that we have winter, because honestly, summer months just don't do it for me. I like being inside playing video games. I think half of us do. I like hiking and stuff, but dragons, mechs, murlocs, pirates, and quillbore. Golden arrow. Now that I know we can't like infinitely buff the tavern spells with murlocs, I mean it makes sense. It also makes me sad. I think we try Artanis. Let's do some Artanis gameplay. Alright, so yeah, I didn't obviously read that well enough. Yeah, battle cry, your tavern spells give 1/1. When you sell this, your tavern spells that give stats grant an extra 2/1 this game. That is so bad. They took a good card and made it butt. Fauna Whisper got kind of nerfed too. You cast the... Oh no. No, it got buffed. Natural Blessing on adjacent minions.
Are you ready?
Immortal, I guess. Well, by the Immortal, I guess. So I'm thinking we save Golden Arrow. If we can get to mechs at tier 4, and we can make the Rickety Repair Bot gold before we buy it, that would be
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
definitely in our best interest to do. So I'm going to try and get to tier 4 as quick as possible. If I can get to tier 4 by turn 6 and still, you know, kind of keep the field together, then I'm going to do that. Rickety Repair Bot Golden will give us a tier 5. We might be able to get double end of round effects right away. And then we'll have to rush tier 6 if that works. And then we got the Immortal.
You're doing great out there.
Just shy.
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
Huh.
It's not the strongest, but it'll fight hard. I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble. It's good to get some minions in play. I think you can win this thing.
Well, we're definitely not gonna win the round. 5 damage isn't bad.
Oh, it's okay. We all hit some bumps now.
So we got extra gold to work with this turn. Let's do that, and we'll grab that technical elemental. I'll buff him up a little bit. 2 turns left for Golden Arrow. Next turn we'll go tier 4. Turn after that we can buy some minions, make them gold, buy them, and hopefully we can get at least 1 Rickety Repair Bot on the field. If we can get 2 in 1 turn. So we'll have 7 gold, so we'll go to tier 4. The following turn, when we can, end of every 3 turns, get a Golden Arrow, we could get 2 of those if we get the double end of round effects on the field. Everyone is up to tier 3 already. Gives me a little bit of faith that we'll be alright.
I think you can win this thing.
Venomous Murloc still? Yeah. Didn't matter if we were going to lose that. As soon as she hit, well, no matter what we're going to lose, but
How's it going out there?
the damage was guaranteed to be a certain way. Start of your turn. So the plan is Rickety Repair Bots. I think we got it. 9 cards left until we get the Immortal. Kind of want this to be mechs guaranteed. It's another card purchased, and that leaves us with just the 1 mech. And Magnetize, so hopefully the Lesser Trinket will have something to do with Magnetize or mechs. Or it'll just give us a bunch of gold because we're sad. Pirates, 2 losses, tier 3. 6 of us went to tier 4. That is a lot.
Enjoy your vacation.
Wow. All right, Defiant Shipwright is freaking huge. Oh, all the bananas would definitely do that, huh?
The battle is really raging out there.
I have my plan. I'm sticking to it. Come on, give us the Rickety Repair Bot. There it is, Rickety Repair Bot number 1. Come on, give us double end of round effects. Just make it worthwhile. Double death rattles. Not quite the same, but we can roll with it for now. Shulfin Mystic. You would. I'll try for another Rickety Repair Bot next turn. We also get our Greater Trinket, so that could cost us a fortune, potentially. It could cost us most of our gold, depending on what it is. This should ramp up pretty well, though.
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you.
What's up with the Defiant Shipwrights? Everybody's just got like straight gold minions across the board. I mean, golden arrow, I get it, but
Recruits for you.
oh, I'm trying to think, what would I even want from that? I think the Faceless is the way to go, right? For tier 5, I could have got Charging and Hollow. Gross. Yeah, we gotta go to tier 5. We're gonna get another copy of the Rickety Repair Bot. And if we can get double end of round effects, but triple it. So tier 5, tier 5, tier 5, tier 4, tier 5. There are 4 of us at tier 5 already. We're still 7 away on Warp Gate. But we need to get a... If we can get the Drakari in the tavern next turn, I'm just going to refresh right away. Hopefully Golden Arrow on Drakari. Have 6 Magnetics every turn. And we got the Death Rattles, a bunch of Auto Assemblers. That's good. Gross. Okay. Do you think damage cap is 10?
Welcome back.
Alright, we're going for it. End of round effects. This is an all or nothing kind of turn.
Better hire a recruit while you can. Better hire a recruit.
If we don't find it in the next couple gold, we're done. Oh my goodness.
Give you a good thing. Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
Nope. We did not find it, and I think that's going to be it for us.
Go ahead and hire one of
Wow. It was worth the gamble, but not only would it have given us 3 golden arrows, but it would have tripled the Rickety Repair Bot to be 6 magnetize every turn with the Mechnome Interpreter. I think we'd have been fine if we'd gotten it. Straight refreshes, tier 5, nothing. Well, we'll see if this golden arrow goes to waste. We didn't get our immortal either. Playing this one a little risky. Okay with it. 2 losses. No divine shields, no taunts. His minions are small. So we do have that going for us here. The automaton's got big enough. For now.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
Alright, guaranteed tier 5s. Nothing. Wow. It's actually disgusting how unlucky we've been so far.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
Oh. Well. Pirate, 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 pirate. And we are over here getting, well, a pirate. And our locks are so bad. Oh. What to do, what to do. I wonder how many people got Drakaris on their field already.
Have a good battle, friend.
There's a lot of turns we've lost out on that already. Alright, if we can get this one hit. No dice. Actually, his field's not good. Apparently our automaton build that we didn't intend to have is working enough. It's kind of exactly what happened last game.
Nice work out there.
It's like just enough to not be what we were going for at all.
Hire a recruit while you can. Go ahead and hire.
Just gonna keep refreshing. No point in changing up the strategy now. Do we get it? Oh, wow. Is it like not allowed in this set? Wherever changes to Battlegrounds be. For... I can't imagine that that would be part of it. I like how they said they like made a change to Captain Saunders, or Champion of Sargeras rather, and Captain Saunders, because they were like very standout champions. Like they're tier 7s. They're only in sometimes. Quillbore.
Have a good battle, friend.
Get taunt. And Divine Shield. Nope. Just another Reborn. Word. My gosh, freaking die, bonkers. Oh, wow, that was dumb. It's just that bonkers attacking on repeat. That was upsetting that he didn't just kill himself off of the mechs. He attacked the Titus to get 2 more attacks in later and just keep buffing him up. So how many refreshes was that trying to find a Drakari? And guaranteed tier 5s in the tavern. Didn't see a single Drakari on anybody else's field. It's like it wasn't even available. Alright, dragons, murlocs, naga, pirates, undeads. Let's go with Master Cloner. Grapnel. I don't even really know what to push for right now. Third grapnel we've had. As if it's fun. Let. Yum yums.
7 fresh opponents.
A Banarf. Curly J in the audio. Pencil burner.
It's not the strongest, but it'll fight hard.
How do we feel about overfill undeads, potentially? I guess really I can't be super picky. I'm just going to have to go with what I get. I've been trying to push for things a little too specifically this all day. Not that it hasn't worked all day, but it hasn't been great. I just realized how massively loud that was. This whole time I've had it screaming in my ears.
Good at this.
Get you, and your first refresh is free. He's gonna have 2 tier 1 pirates. Depending on what pirate he bought, he could even have 4 minions on the field. If he got 2 3-1s
You're doing great out
with Battlecry for gold, he didn't. He gotta lower it. Easy dubs. We got a triple. Let's freaking go. So I'm gonna do the free for the triple. Sell the Misfit. Go up a tier. Drop it. Get our first tier 4 minion. Okay then. We win the round. Take that, Eudora. Actually, she had a pretty strong field considering she's got her last dig already.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
Nothing for undeads. Really. Thank you. So glad that you finally gave us an undead.
Good tactical choice.
Could still
Go
use.
ahead and hire one of these recruits.
Something else anyway. I was really looking for like a new Barak or something to that effect to ramp up some attack, but apparently that wasn't going to happen, so I'll take the loss on this round. We really brought him down to 2 and 1 HP.
Welcome back. How's it going out there? Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
Sure.
That'll do some damage.
It's something at least. Definitely not what I was looking to get, but we'll let him die this turn. We can still clone a minion, so if we get a decent tier 6 using Robust Evolution on Fire Scale Hoarder, we could make that work. Again, no buffs to undeads yet, so. We get 2 minions for free. We can steal one. Alright, there's a buff to undeads. Craft a custom undead at the start of every 2 turns. Repeat this. Reflective Pendant would also be pretty solid. Yeah, let's do the pendant. Hopefully we get. Alright, that's alright.
I got it. Second hand.
What do we get? Syllabus. That's a lot of potential.
Down a minion.
First one's free. Mummifier. Freeze that Nerubian there. Worst comes to worst, we can get another Nerubian. Kind of have quantity over quality going on the field right now, so that's at least a little beneficial. Not that it mattered really whatsoever, but left all their big minions. 10 again. The RNG is just not in our favor.
Raging out there. Yeah, let's step up our game.
Shiny. Me.
Overfill? It's worth a shot. No, let's go with the spell. Not that I think we're necessarily getting anything amazing, but... Okay. Come on, give us the overfill. Titus Rivendare. That's half of it. We'll get rid of that. Drop that down.
Gold for the trouble.
Ah, I needed a taunt on her. We're tier 5. If we get the one overfill minion that we need, the Catacomb. Yeah, Catacomb Crasher will probably win us this whole... It has a good chance to win us this whole game. There's only one person going Murlocs. He's in first right now. We're going to take 10. Reflected Pendant. Hopefully we get it on either the Handless or the Titus.
Battle is really raging out there.
Ooh. First one's free.
Oh, you're moving up in the world.
Deathly Striker. Though that doesn't normally work out for us. Come on. We need one minion, and it's not going to give it to us. Oh, okay. Well, let's do Titus. I'm going to make him my duplicate to triplet for another tier 6. I don't think Silvos is going to be it. He could give us a Tavern spell to get a... That's actually not bad. Equal to its tier. I'm just going to kill it off, buff our minion's attack. We'll get taunt on her. It's going to summon 2 extra, the extra copies and a bunch of them. Not that it really mattered. Nope, not enough. They had too much health. No Catacomb. Just can't catch a break here, huh? Such a good setup. Just terrible on the luck. Guys, we are down. This is what it looks like. Ooh, not what I meant to do. Yeah. That's what it looks like when you get wicked bad RNG. It feels like the creatures that we're looking for that we need to actually, like, that guy was ramped up. All his creatures were like 60s. Same amount of turns we had. Didn't even get our greater trinket. Kind of feels like the minions that we're going for aren't even in the tavern when we're looking for them. Transforms to a spell from a higher tier. Elementals, mechs, murlocs, pirates, and undead. It's gonna be kind of an elemental game. I will let this go up to tier 5 or 6 unless we get extra gold early on. I'll use it as a 2 to get that extra gold for the early game advantage. Just 1 would be huge on Eudora.
This is our little secret.
Alright, elementals was what I was talking about. Now, would you guys have got rid of Deathly Striker in the last game? Or dropped down a different minion and chopped it for like lower stats and hoped that Deathly Striker pulled out some big minions?
I only bring the best.
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
Let's do these two.
The strongest, but it'll fight hard.
Get that extra gold value for a turn. She got 4 gold. Turn 1 would be -1, so 3 gold, 2 gold, 6 gold. If she went to tier 2 last turn, she still only would have been able to buy 1 minion this turn. So she probably bought 2 tier 1s last turn. And went to tier 2 this turn. I wasn't watching. I'm sure I could watch her playback and see when she went to tier 2, but not super concerned with it. 1 minion? Really? Works for me.
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
Alright, extra gold. That is when we will use tier 2 spells.
I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble.
We don't even need to sell one of these now because we got that extra gold. We'll be able to go to tier 3, use the buried treasure, go to tier 4, and maybe we get the end of round elemental buff in the tavern. Start buffing the elementals that way. With any luck, we would get a gold copy of one of the tier 3 elementals. The death rattle or the battle cry would be fine. Preferably the death rattle, I think. Wow. So good.
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
Alright. Tier 3. Deadly Spore. I guess it's a one-shot anyway. Does that actually affect it at all? This is Reborn. This is Reborn with full health and enchantments in combat. Did they just change the wording? Wait, why change the wording? Does it matter? I don't know. I'll grab it. Why not? Probably should have thrown it down.
You'll pay, won't you?
Should have thrown it down. I was thinking about keeping it as like that ace in the hole card was my initial thought anyway. Alright, more gold. Let's start digging again. Sand swirler. Buff our buffs. Triple, another tier 4. I mean, I'd love to do Rickety Repair Bot, but we all know what happened last time. I think the marquee ticker is the way to go. Does it go all the way up to tier 7? I don't know. We'll get an elemental next turn, or hopefully an elemental trinket. Tier 4. 5. Wow. Okay. Someone's on a freaking mission. It's like our first round we've won.
You're good at this.
I mean, we can do it right now. It's probably not a bad idea to either. 1 gold. And the field. Get rid of it. Get that gold tier. Dancing Barnstormer. Alright. Go up a tier. We'll get a tier 5 out of it. Titus would be perfect. Double end of round effects. Why am I not surprised? I'm taking it anyway. Yeah, Windfall Tornado.
Don't tell the others.
Forgot I had 3 gold there for a second. Need taunt on the Barnstormer as well. Come on, kill off the Barnstormer. If this Barnstormer doesn't die, I'm gonna be pretty upset. Okay. I was like, come on, that's a double buff to the tavern. Perfect. We survive. We deal 9 damage. Does this not change? Oh, it'll transform. Okay.
Your minions really pulled their
What do we got? Alright, minions of our common type. Do I want it for tier 4? Tier 5 is the change. Alright, more gold. 2 digs. I don't think we're going to win the round, but I'm going to try anyway. Max. He's tier 5. Next turn, we get a gold minion. We're at the 31 mark, so we're alright until we get our greater trinket at least. Kind of do want to do elementals, see what we get. That's not bad. I'll freeze it. Use Sand Swirler to buff, Blazing Grease Fire. We got Tricky Trousers there to slap on the Dancing Barnstormer. debate that stat gain. And that'll give us a full field as well. An actual field. We didn't buff up his field.
The battle is really raging out there.
Another perfect vision. Oh, wow. Alright, buried treasure. Tunnel blaster, I guess. There is no part of that. That's good. Gold value, I guess. Another sand swirler. What's this guy got? Pirates? Yeah, I don't care about that. Plus 4/7 twice to our elementals. Our tavern's gonna be huge. This will be a different, less crappy tavern spell. I think 2 34s with an AoE hit should be plenty for pirates this early in the game. It's only turn 8. Unless they just got like crazy good RNG, we should be way stronger, right? Yeah. Even with that, that's dead. Would have preferred the other one to get hit, but nope. And again, would have preferred the other one to get hit. That's okay. Bunch of damage dealt. We still have a safety net for the next turn. Greater Trinket. We get to see it this game. That's an unfortunate first. Gross. At the end of each turn, get a Windfall Tornado and give it 2/2. Improved by each minion you've sold this turn. That's actually pretty solid because we have the Drakari Enchanter. It's basically 2 Discover Elementals every turn. We have a lot of extra gold to work with too. Do we go up a tier? I feel like I do.
Now we're in business. Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
Glowing Cinder. Yeah, I kind of really want that. This is kind of less important to get stronger ones, but I wouldn't mind the careful investment for next turn either. Even if we lose this round, that's going to be massive. So we get 2 Discovers. We could potentially triple the Wildfire Elemental. Still stand a super good chance at not winning the round. But that was not about, I mean, 10 damage. We can get armor. We can get armor from this, or from the tavern, and there we go. Armor and an elemental of surprise on top of that. I'm going to grab that elemental of surprise, get the triple there. That actually could have tripled the windfall, which wouldn't have been bad.
That'll do some damage.
There's so many. We got some options here. Amplifying Light Spawn is kind of a must over the Dancing Barnstorm, I think, at this point. Let's buff our minions in the tavern. Grab that Light Spawn for sure. I think I'm gonna... Let's sell that off. Do the Windfall, Blazing Greasefire. That's pretty big. Honestly, I'm just gonna do it again, and Sand Swirler. Again, also just a big buff for us overall. Blazing Greasefire for a triple. Alright, we'll leave it.
I think you can win this thing.
2 more Windfalls, double buffs on the Amplifying. Blazing Greasefire, quadruple buff to the Tavern. And our field's bigger. Double hit. Triple kill. 1 shot. Like 7 kills. Actually, Glowing Cinder could probably go now too. We can get a triple on the Light Spawn. That would be the way to go. We're going with like a full Tavern growth. We're in the top 4. Let's see what we get. Elemental of Surprise. It's not amazing, but we do get to get 2 elementals. Let's go with the Barnstormer. There's no Light Spawn. And Localar. Okay. I think that is a good stand-in for that. Let's... Another Localar. Channel the Devour on our elemental there. Perfect. Different elemental. Play it, sell it, triple end of round effects. We could even get a triple on the Localar right now. We don't. That's fine. Get them both on the field, and that is a massive amount of stat gain across the board. All of our minions. We get a gold minion every turn, which gives us tier 6 every turn. need to kill. Yeah, those need to die. Okay. This needs to die too. Okay. We're still in it. Barely. His field is going to have a cap to how big it can grow now. Ours is going to grow exponentially. I'm glad we got one extra turn. We're in the top 3. Dead guy? Nope. Guy who's still alive. Alright, we get a triple. And let's see what we can do with this. 5-10. Oh, man. We do grab it. Another windfall tornado. And a lost staff.
That's quite the army you're building, friend.
Light spawn triple. I think we get rid of the meteorite. Triple the light spawn. Let's get that on the field first. Triple the light spawn.
That's quite the army you're building.
Tier 6. Elemental of Surprise. That's all our local R.
That's a great play. I can't wait to see this shake out.
Another local R. Woohoo, that is delightful.
Down a minion and up a goal.
Get that windfall out. Oh no! Ah, crap. Well, hopefully our field is just big enough. It does look like it's just big enough, so. That was almost very upsetting. It was upsetting that we didn't get it on the field, but it was almost worse than it could have been. They're still in it, though. I think we get to go against Dead Guy now. Dead Guy with undeads. And there's no Murlocs left.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
Another local R. Let's see if we can triple him. Buff our buffs. Oh, should have done that the other way around. My bad. Let's get a full Tavern of Elementals here. Technical Elemental's amazing. Honestly, I'm going to do Channel the Devourer, I think, on that Grease Fire now. Let's just get his stats onto one of the others. Wow, that's big. Grab Genie. And another anomaly.
I didn't like that one either. Here's a goal for the trouble. It's good to get some minions in play. That'll do some damage.
That works. A lot of stacking going on here. 3 random friendly elementals are going to gain 5, 7, a lot of times. 11, 17 now. Sorry, I meant 17, not 7. That glowing cinder got massive in one turn. It's like too much. Too much in a good way. mechs. I really hope we drop him. We need another local R too. See what our tavern spells turn into. We're gonna get another continuing education. The glowing cinder didn't even work. Needed like taunt on him, I guess. Alright, we're gonna get rid of the glowing cinder now, apparently. We get a triple. Let's get random tier 6 if we can. Nope. Oh, it's alright. Wouldn't that have been nice? There's the local R triple. That was hard spoken. Ooh, more HP buffs. There is the triple end of round effects on the battle cry. So that's gonna buff the health by a ton right before it goes off on everything here. Yeah, 34 health twice. Tripled so many times. Gold Dr. Boom. Don't even care about it at this point. This guy is out. There's no way he lives through this, right? As long as we can kill this duplicate. I think we just have sheer mass amount of health over this guy. As long as that dies quick. Oh, it didn't even matter. It only had one extra summon. Elementals ruling the freaking world. Look at all those extra summons, and it just doesn't matter when your elementals are giving 1334 twice. This end of round Sandswirler went off, what, 6 times? Or for 6 health, rather. And then added that on a bunch of times. Pirates in the last round. I think what we're going to do is we're going to grab this Leroy. We're going to grab this Technical Elemental. I'm going to slap a whole bunch of health on, I don't know, that thing for now. And let's get... I need Taunt or... Well, I need Taunt, for sure. Another Technical Elemental. Alright, let's get rid of Young Murkai. Electron. Get that triple on the field. Tier 6. Gold. Sell it. More elementals. Oh, we didn't get the 2 because I had too many cards in my hand. Whoops. That was my bad. Okay. We're just gonna let whatever happens happens now. +2 attack, tripled. Yeah, our minions are just... How big's that Leroy? 246, 428. Yeah, 400 AoE. Didn't even matter. We're just gonna pretty much one-shot through his pirates anyway. 4,000 health. It's gonna take 3 hits or so to take it out. Yeah, doesn't even matter. He made it through two of our minions. Leroy was meant to die. He made it through 2 minions. That was a huge no arcane behemoth elemental game. First place. It's about time tonight that we got a first place match. And that's going to be the last match of the night. So an awesome match to end on. Guys, if you're just stopping in for the first time, hopefully you've enjoyed the matches. Even the losses, they're a good time. We try for stuff. RNG slaps us in the face. But that's all right. Tomorrow's another day. Guys, we will be live tomorrow. Keep your eyes peeled. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Turn on your notifications so you know when we go live. Every day of the week, sometimes weekends. Guys, have a great night. And with that, I will see everybody tomorrow. Peace.